Hello my loves, it's Kat, how are you? So today we have another pick a card, and today's pick a card is what do other people find attractive about you? So if you want to find out, here's what you have to do. You will choose either a card or a crystal. You may be drawn to multiple piles and that's completely okay. So we have with card number 1, we have obsidian. Card number 2 with, see, actually I thought this was a sodalite, but now I actually think it's an agate. What do you think? I don't know. And then we have card number 3 with celestine. So when you have made your decision, go down to the description box to find a timestamp. I will give you a few seconds to decide, and when you're ready, I will see at your reading. Ready? Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose the obsidian. Good choice. And then you chose winter, luopuminen, which is letting go in Finnish. So, what do other people find attractive about you? See, when I look at this card, I get this this kind of like c'est la vie kind of feeling. Actually, I'm gonna let you watch this a little bit closer. There was somebody who said that they wanted to see the cards a little bit closer, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit more camera time because I can't actually put the camera any closer to the table. So, irrelevant again. So what I get with you is that I feel like there was a time in your life where all of these little problems that you had, they would kind of push you down, push you in the mud, and kind of like keep you there. Like they would weigh so heavily on you that they would just push you to the ground and you didn't have the strength to come up. But then something changed. Something, I don't know what, but something. It could also be that this is in the future. Like if you right now feel like you have a lot of things weighing on you and you don't know what to do and you just don't have the energy. This could be future energy that I'm reading into. So, because these black butterflies, they represent problems and bad thoughts and negative feelings that she is just letting go of. And she has this lightness to her. Like she's no longer being pushed down. She's no longer weighed down. She's free. She's light. And that is what I get from you. This feeling of freedom almost. I feel like a lot of people are a little bit jealous of the way you look so free. Like you have no business being so free or so happy. And they feel a little bit jealous of that. I don't know. I kind of get that feeling. Like some of this attraction that you're getting, unfortunately, it feels a little bit negative in a jealousy kind of way. And I feel like you know this. You already knew this. I feel like, and it's not like you are in any way undeserving or stuck up or anything. It's just, I feel like you are very humble and you do like other people. I feel like this jealousy thing, it has nothing to do with who you actually are. It is what they are protecting. It's almost like you are a mirror to other people and they see in you something that they wish they had, and this turns them a little ugly. Like they, yeah, yes. Also, are you a dancer? Because I see somebody dancing. I'm especially being shown the scene from The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. It was this one scene, I think. It's been like 10 years since I've seen that, but this scene suddenly like came to mind when they are, I feel like Benjamin is a little bit older and the girl is a little bit younger, let's say like 18 or something, and she's dancing. I feel like it's nighttime and they're outside and she's dancing. Oh my god, she's kind of like ballet style of dancing, what I'm seeing. But there is this lightness to you. There is this lightness. This might be a message for some of you. Have you lost a significant amount of weight? Because I feel like this lightness might be like this weight coming off of you. It doesn't have to be mental or emotional. It could also be physical. And I feel like a lot of people are just a little bit jealous of that. Like you made it and they still haven't, or something like this, like that actually comes off as well. Like so like they have no business being this happy. But you are though. Like that is what I'm seeing. Let's get some more cards on the table. Come on. Did I even do this? I don't know. Once more for luck. Pile number 1, spirit guides. What do other people find attractive about them? Oop. Okay, so it's on the floor. I'm just gonna pick that up really quickly. Come on, come on. There you are. We have a malachite. Ooh. Here's what I'm getting. It's almost like, I'm wondering if you have some sort of platform, and because I suddenly saw like mean comments, and have you ever noticed like some like plus size people, especially if they're doing some like body positivity videos, they get some like really ugly comments saying like they have no business being happy with themselves because they are obese. And I'm wondering if you have that sort of same experience. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna get this because this, we have 8 of Wands. This card, it was the first card on my tarot deck and it just kind of like jumped when I took this other deck, so I'm gonna take this. Okay, so let's think. With the malachite I see some sort of like a clarity of mind, this sort of like knowing what you know. This is a little bit hard to explain, but I feel like you get a lot of downloads and you have this way of knowing things without realizing how you know them, kind of like somebody who is very gifted with like mathematically gifted, and they just know how to solve this problem. They just can't really explain how they know, they just know how it works. I don't know how this resonates with this, but also like with 8 of Wands being here, I feel like it's mostly, it's not just your the way you look, it's mostly how strong you are mentally that makes you so attractive. Like you have achieved so many things that people want for themselves, and that just makes you like extra attractive. I feel like it's almost like it doesn't really matter what you look like, but it's the fact that you are so happy with yourself. You may not, I know that you haven't always been. I know that you haven't always been, but I feel like you already have, or you will find that space in your life where you're just really happy with who you are emotionally, mentally, and physically. Like you're just really happy with all of it. Like yeah, I wouldn't want to be anybody else. Like there is this feeling that I know is either happening for you or you are already in it. And that makes people really attracted to you. But it also brings up people who are like really unhappy with themselves, and they would wish other people would be just as unhappy with themselves as they are. Like, you have no business being that happy about yourself. But who the fuck are they? Like, why are they even here? So let's see, what more? What do other people find attractive about you? Feeling. Ooh. Feeling. Interesting. Huh. See, I feel like you have had a lot to heal. You haven't had an easy start to life. And you've been healing it quite magnificently. I also like see that you have a very unique style to you that people really admire. It might not be everybody's like cup of tea, but you know, nothing is, like, you know, not everybody likes everything. So yeah, it's almost like what makes you really attractive is how much you have healed, how much things you have gone through and emerged on the other side. Like, the amount of stuff that you've needed to heal makes you super attractive to other people. There's this strength of mind. Like, what I'm getting here is kind of like a, who is that guy? Not Jackie Chan. What? The fighter dude. What's his name? What is his name? Oh, come on. The one who says, like, calm is a superpower. Who is that? Because I'm humiliated. Calm is a superpower, quote, Bruce Lee! Oh my lord. Yeah. So yeah. Like, he feels so mature. Like, he's like he felt like an old man in a younger body. You know what I mean? Like, that is also what I get from you. Like, you've been through so much. Like, you have had to mature really quickly. You have, oh, your emotional intelligence is another thing that makes you incredibly attractive to people. But let me tell you something. It attracts a certain type of people. The type of people who want calm. What is it? We have 9 of Swords. That jumped. Okay. 9 of Swords. Yeah. Like, you have had to go through a lot. Like, a lot. But you've been able to figure it out, though. There was a time in your life where it did weigh you down, where you thought, I will never make it out of here alive. Yet you did. And here you are. Another thing here is that you are so freaking capable of handling stress. Like, you don't get pissed or snappy. You just see everything and you quickly somehow figure it out in your mind, and you know exactly what to do. Like, you don't freeze when, like, something is needed to be done. Like, a lot of people would, like, freeze and not know what to do. I feel like you would know exactly what to do. Also, some of you, is your, like, spirit animal or something like this, is it a horse? Because I see that for some of you. I also see spirit somehow. You know the horse movie, Spirit? yeah, that's another way I would describe you as. Okay. We have the moon. Oh, yes. Someone who is so in tune with her emotions, her, let's say, dark side, the shadow side. Like, you have healed so much that you are like really in tune with your shadow. Like, you know, you have a lot of traumas, but you have sort of been able to heal them to a point where you know why they happened, why they had to happen, and what was the lesson behind them, what were you supposed to learn. Because in my belief, we chose the challenges that we're facing. We chose them for a reason. We chose them beforehand, and there is always a lesson behind them. And I feel like you have figured out a lot of these lessons, what they were to you, what you were supposed to learn, and you've been using that. And I also see, if you're not already, so I see that you should be, this is a message from Spirit, that you should be working with crystals if you're not already. That would be really good for you. But I feel like what other people find really attractive about you, it's not just the way you look, but it's mostly this inner battle that you've won. That is what makes you truly attractive. Your emotional maturity and the way you move, the way you live your life with this lightness. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have the World. Oh, good. And then we, oopsie, sorry. Are you okay? I knocked the camera. We have the High Priestess. My goodness. Okay, let's dig in. We have the Moon, the World, and the High Priestess. Oh my God. People see you as something magical, as someone not just beautiful, but also courageous and strong and emotionally mature. Like a queen. Like, you're not a princess, you're a queen. Like this warrior queen. And I feel like you are so patient, you are so mature, you're so empathetic. And also what I just heard, and you know, you don't have to, like, not everybody wants to, but I just heard, like, they would be an incredible mother or father. Like, that is what I just heard. Like, you would make an amazing mother or father, or you are an amazing mother or father. You treat people with this kindness. It doesn't matter where they're from, who they are, what they've done. You treat everybody with this kindness. Like, let's say you saw somebody, I don't know, let's say that you saw somebody, someone who needed something. It doesn't really matter what it was. Like, maybe they had their hands full and you went to offer a hand, like, I can carry this for you, or something, like something really nice. Or you see that somebody has their hands full and then you open the door for them. Like, I don't know what movie this was from, but there was a these 2 people, this woman and this guy, they were at the table at a restaurant, they were talking, and then there walks by this beautiful woman who was talking on the phone or something, and she had like toilet paper stuck on her shoe, and this girl from the table, she immediately leapt up and walked behind her and stepped on the toilet paper that it would come off this other lady's shoe. The other lady had no idea what was going on, but like it was so cute. And then she got rid of the toilet paper off of her shoe and then came back to the table and then just continued like nothing ever happened. And the guy was like, holy mother, I like this woman. Yeah, there is that sort of feeling here, like you are incredible. And I feel like, yeah, some of you who are getting those mean comments, remember that they are not about you. It's about, you're just holding up a mirror to other people. And it's not easy to be a mirror because you get all the backlash, you know? And a lot of mean comments. But remember, it's not about you, it's about them. Whatever they are pointing out about your appearance, that is exactly their insecurity point. That's the one thing that they are insecure about themselves. And I feel like you are really able to handle it with kindness and love. Not many people would. And I love that about you. My God, I really want to be friends. Can we be friends? You're just really amazing. Yeah, okay, sure. This is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pal number 2. So you chose the agate or sodalite, not quite sure, and the card Winter Silicos, which means clarity in Finnish. So, I see that some of you were probably drawn to pile number 1 as well. And if you were, you might want to check that out. But this one is a little bit different in a way. This one is... I feel like you are a little bit more of a... I feel like you're really helpful to other people. Yeah, I was supposed to hold these up on the camera a little bit longer. I feel like you are really helpful to other people, like super helpful. Like you're the #1 person people ask help from. And I feel like in the past you may have had the tendency, or still may have had the tendency to be a people pleaser. But I feel like either it isn't anymore or it won't be in the future a problem, because I feel like you have very clear boundaries, or you will be able to put up really clear boundaries for others in the future. But let's see, let's get some more in here, because I feel like I see somebody like cooking and cleaning and loving that. There is a word that comes to mind. It's a Finnish word. It's a kodin hengitar, which means like a female spirit of home. Does that make any sense? It's somebody who takes care of the home and makes home feel like home, and takes care of it and tends to it and takes care of everybody inside the home as well. I do feel that about you as well. This message also came to the pile #1. It was that you would make an amazing mother or father if you aren't already. And it doesn't matter if you don't want to be. That's completely okay as well. That doesn't mean that you wouldn't be able to what am I saying? Like, that doesn't really make a difference. You know, in a way. Like, if you don't want it, it's fine. Completely fine. But you still have those qualities in you. Oh, crap. Okay. the card on the floor. Empowering. Yes. Okay. So another thing I was going to say, I'm just going to adjust my seat a little bit. Another thing about you is that you make other people feel empowered. I don't know what it is about you, but you really hype people up. Like, you hype them up, and that at the same time makes you seem super attractive to other people. The way you like, you're really helpful, and helpful in a way that you're not gatekeeping anything. Like, if somebody asks you, like, what perfume are you wearing, and then you will you will tell them the name and show the exact bottle and tell them where you got it. And if somebody compliments your hair, you tell them exactly where you get it done, and show them how you get it done if you do it yourself or something. We have the pyrite as well. Oh my god. People see you as someone high value, a queen. And I feel like oh, hold on. I'm trying to figure this message out. It's something about it's almost like you hold yourself up high in a way that makes you seem high value, even though the things you own and the things you wear might not be. Like, you are able to make inexpensive seem expensive in a lot of different ways. Let's get some more cards here. I need to get into this. What makes pile number 2 attractive? Oh my god, okay. Got it. We have the Hermit. Another thing about you is that you're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to eat alone. You know exactly what you bring to the table, and you're not afraid to eat alone. And if you have nothing to offer, you know, like, just, I want you to eat, but eat at somebody else's table. Like, if you have nothing to offer me, I'm sorry, but this seat is taken. Like, you know your worth, and you won't accept anything less. Also, I feel like you really love your alone time, and you really need that alone time. You value your alone time, and that makes you really, really attractive, because it means that you really like yourself. You really like your personality. You like to hang out with yourself. That makes you seem super attractive to other people as well, because often when there is a person who doesn't want to be alone, or is afraid to be alone, or doesn't like to spend time on their own, that kind of sends a message to other people like, well, if you don't want to hang out with you, then why would I want to hang out with you? It's a little bit like that. Also, the Empress, like I said, I'm getting like divine mother, divine father vibes here. Somebody who is so caring, somebody who really loves people and the people closest to them, and takes very good care of them. Hold on, I'm getting a message. Oh, wait. No, actually, nothing. I thought that was something else. It's fine. What was that message though? I'm a little bit unsure how to bring it out. difference between you and pile number one is that pile number one had this mirror effect to them. So people were really triggered by, you know, their personality and their beauty and stuff like that. They were like a mirror, and they would be projecting their insecurities onto pile number one. But for you, you're not a mirror. You're not a mirror. You're more like a, I don't know, I'm getting like a cloak. Like you take people under your cloak to enjoy whatever you have to give, as long as, you know, they're giving something as well. It's kind of like you wrap people around your life in a way, like they are included. Like I hear like, your family now, your soul family now, come here, like get onto this cloak. I don't know, that was a really weird imagery, but yeah. We have the Hierophant as well, but it was reversed. So with that, I get that you are a little bit different. You're a little bit more open-minded. I feel like a lot of people would think of you as someone very conservative, but no, actually, you're quite the opposite, actually. I feel like you are super open to different and new ideas. And oh yeah, with the with this card, she's actually called the Air Fairy, or the Fairy of Air. So I feel some air sign vibes here, especially Aquarius. Also see Gemini. What is the last? Is it Libra? I think it's Libra. I always think of Libra as a water sign. Or is it a water sign? No, it's not a water sign. It's an air sign. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you might be an air sign. Somebody who has a little bit different way of thinking, different way of seeing things. And that also actually makes sense with the Hermit as well. Especially Aquarius, they are very solitary kind of people, I feel like. But yeah, you are a high value person. I feel like people actually do see that as well. And I feel like a lot of people have at least tried to, or have in the past taken advantage of you. But that is no longer possible. That is no longer possible. No, no, no. Okay, we have two more cards. Oh my god. Yeah, hell yeah. So we have the Sun. Oh my god. Some of you, you've been here for a while now, have you? Haven't you? But some of you are new. But in my earlier days, there was this pile. Whenever I was tapping into their energy, I felt like I was under the sun. Like, you know, like when the sun is out and you just sit there and you just hold your head or your face up to the sun and you close your eyes and you breathe in and feel the warmth on your skin. And it's just so magnificent, and you feel energized and you're just sucking in that vitamin D. That is what being in your energy feels like. You feel so nurturing just by being in other people's presence or being in your presence. You are in my sun pile. This must be. I haven't actually, I think it's been a year since, but then again, I haven't really made this type of videos in a long time. But yeah, you must be in my sun pile. Definitely, yeah. It's so good to see you again. Like, I haven't felt this energy in a long time, and my god, it feels so good. Love it. And then we have Judgment. With this card, I see that you're not afraid to call bullshit. You're definitely not afraid to call bullshit. When you see somebody and especially, okay. You have very low tolerance for lying, for cheating, for being dishonest and deceiving. You have very low tolerance. And if somebody, I'm seeing, I don't know, I saw a video about it like yesterday. I don't know why this is coming to my mind, but it's the, when Tristan is explaining to Courtney in Keeping Up the Kardashians why he cheated on Chloe, and it to me felt a bit like a bullshit excuse, a little bit dumb to be honest. I mean, there is never a good reason to cheat, but that was just dumb. Anyway, I feel like, and also like Courtney, she was not having it, and I get that energy from you as well. Like if you notice that somebody is not being honest, or they're not being truthful, or they're trying to explain their actions, and it's kind of like kind of smells like poop here. Where's the poop, Robin? Have you seen How I Met Your Mother? I just heard Lita say, "Where's the poop, Robin?" I feel like you have that gift as well. Apparently, if I remember this correctly, was it that, you know, Lily had a dog or something that had tummy issues or something, and he or she would sometimes poop in places that was not supposed to be happening in or on, and she would just know when she looked at the dog that there was poop somewhere, and Lily would say like, "Where's the poop?" And then Robin was doing this kind of thing as well. She was trying to get over her ex, and she was calling him and leaving angry voicemails, and every time Lily saw Robin, she could see on her face that she had again tried to contact the ex, and she would be like, "Where's the poop, Robin?" Do you have that as well? Like you just see, all you have to do is look in somebody's eyes and you know that there's poop somewhere now. Like, especially with kids, like you have this you have this thing, especially with kids, like you just know that they have done something, and the kids are always like, "How did they know?" Even though it probably was super clear to everyone involved, but still. Yeah. I don't know. You just know. Oh, and clarity, the card clarity. You see through people. You just see right through them. And I don't know. I feel like it's your honesty and your, like, what you see is what you get, and that fact that you give so much to other people. But remember, like, this is the thing about you though. You don't give to the point where you're empty at all. Never. Maybe in the past, sure, but it doesn't happen anymore. You never pour from an empty cup. Like you know there's no point. That is why you require so much alone time, because you need to recharge. And you're not, that is not selfish of you. That is self-care-ish of you. Does that make sense? And people respect that. Like you do so much for other people and they appreciate you. They do appreciate you. And if you feel like they don't, you will cut them off. And they will. There is a quote from Outlander. It goes like, she shines this really bright, warm light upon the people she trusts, and casts a very cold shadow upon those she doesn't. That's you. That is what I feel from you as well. Like if you if you can't trust somebody, that's done. They're over. They're done. They're out of here. And you do that for other people as well. If you see that somebody brings on like new person, new boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, and you're seeing something fishy, you will tell them straight up. And people appreciate your honesty. Just this, you're this breath of fresh air to a lot of people. Like, there is no bullshit, there is no drama. You just call it out as it is, and it's so fresh and so new and so like, it's kind of like calming, reassuring, because they know that what you say must be the truth or how you really feel. There are no games, there are no hidden agendas or anything. Like, they know that they can trust your word. They can trust your word. And that makes you so incredibly attractive. People really want to be around you. And that also includes people who just want to benefit off of you. But you're really quick to notice who those people are. And yeah, you really deserve somebody who gives them their all as well, because you give so much. So you also deserve somebody who gives just as much, and so that you can give it to each other. And I feel like you know this already, and like, yeah, duh, I know that. And I feel like you are really picky. You are really picky, and I like that about you. Please stay picky. I told my grandmother, like, every time I would see her, like, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? And I would say, nope, no, Grandma, I do not. And she would be like, good, be picky. And yeah, I was, and I think I just, oh, I think I did. Yeah, what else? Again, with you, it's not just your beauty. It's your actions, the way you are, how you treat other people that make you so attractive to them. It's almost like everybody wants to be under your warm cloak, but not everybody can get in. And I love that. Because, yeah, you have to be choosy, because otherwise people are going to suffocate under your cloak, and then people are going to run from under it. Yeah. Was that dumb? A little, maybe. But yeah. And yeah, like, also I just saw, like, there are 2 babies here. One is not born yet and one is born. Yeah, it's some babies. And I'm just like being like, you know, like, yeah, you would be a really great mother or father. Oh my goodness. Do you know, what was her name? I don't remember her name because she just goes by Mimo. What is it? Young Sheldon? That's a bit like you. Like, I would say, like, as an older person, that would be you. Because she's just so caring, but she's snappy. Like, she has a mouth on her, and I like that. Like, she's sassy, and so are you. Like, yeah, I like that. Because she is so, I don't know, a little bit an unusual grandmother. She's like, she gambles and drinks, and I think she swears, maybe. I don't know, but I could imagine her swearing. But then again, like, she is so gentle with her grandkids, and like, she is the one that the grandkids go to when they have a problem. Like, when Missy, her granddaughter, she's like a young teenager, she wants to wear this really, like, wants to buy this a little bit shorter but still not inappropriately short skirt, and her mother wasn't having it, and so she bought it for her. And then when the other girls were bullying her because she hadn't shaved her legs, so she tried to shave her legs herself with her mother's shaving thing, but didn't actually know how, and she caught herself a couple of times, and she went crying to her grandma. and she just like fixed her up, and I don't know, she's just so amazing. And I don't know, was that another thing, like she's like ready to punch people if they're bullying like the grandkids and stuff. Like she's so protective and such a mama bear, but in her sassy kind of way. And yeah, that's you. That's what I feel from you as well. Totally. Oh, her name is Connie. I just remembered. Connie. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I have had for you. I hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose the Celestine. And winter again. All of the pies have had a winter, and this one is called Heliaisos, which means quiet in English. So what I'm getting with this card, I'm getting some super introverted, quiet girl vibes, or boy vibes. I'm getting some like wallflower vibes, and I feel like you may think like nobody notices you, but you'd be surprised. People notice you. Let me tell you something. They do notice you. And you may feel like they don't, or nobody sees you or looks at you, but it's probably because you're not looking at them. So you never notice. Oh, that was fast. Enchantment. Totally. Totally. We have the enchantment card. I feel like you don't quite, or maybe you do. No, I don't think you quite understand just how rare you are. Like, you have no clue, but others do. Like, they see how rare you are, and they are drawn to you because of that. Like, look at this glowing cat. How many glowing cats do you know that have not escaped from a laboratory? Or ones that have. But yeah, I don't think you realize just how people notice you. There are a lot of people who want to get in contact with you, but they don't really know how, because I feel like you are a little bit guarded. Like, this cat is in this lantern, like she's behind the glass. People don't really know how to get in touch with you, but they do notice you, and they are super attracted to you too. We have 2 cards here. Ooh, oh, what is going on? Green aventurine and bronzite. Okay. Let me think for a moment. How am I gonna... Let's just do it like this. Is that fine? No, let's spread them out. We can do that. There we go. You are really beautiful. You're super beautiful. People at first, they are drawn because of your beauty. And then when they get to know you, they understand just quite how rare you are. I feel like you spend a lot of time alone because that is comfortable for you. I feel like what you identify as safe is alone. Like, I'm safe when I'm alone. Like, other people bring uncertainty and unsafety into my life, kind of like that is what I'm getting. Like, I'm safe if I'm alone, which is usually the opposite of what people normally think, like, you know, the safety in numbers or something. But I feel like you trust yourself, you're completely comfortable with yourself, and that is another thing that makes really makes you really attractive. And also what I'm getting here is like, you're so different. Like you're so out of place in some beautiful and strange way. Like it's almost like you were intended to be so out of place, like a moon during the day. Like you don't belong in this world like this, but we're so glad you're in it. Like, where did you come from? Who are you? These are the feelings that I'm getting. Like they're like questioning your existence. Like, why are you here? Like, where did you come from? Like, you bring out these questions. Oh. You know who you feel like? You know the singer, I think, well, she's Aurora is her name, but is she Danish or Norwegian? Shame on me for not knowing, as somebody who is also a Nordic girl. Where is Aurora from? Norway. Yeah, Norway. Yeah, I felt like Denmark or Norway, but Norway, yeah, that makes sense. Because of the language. That is what you give to me. You give me these kind of like weird alien, beautiful alien vibes. Like where did you come from? Where are you from? How did you get here? Like Aurora brings that. You can even hear it in her music. Like there are these, it's almost like at times she forgets that she's supposed to be human and she lets her alienness out. that is something that I feel often, especially when I look at her sing, like when I look at videos of her singing. Like it's almost like she is an alien and she came down here to, you know, enchant us with her songs. Like, I don't know, like siren vibes as well I'm getting here. But like quiet, someone who is quiet. We have Knight of Cups. Let me tell you something. There are so many people who are attracted to you, like, but I feel like they don't know how to get close to you. They don't know how to do that. And so if you feel like, well, there's nobody who has a crush on me, let me let me show you. Let me prove you wrong, my girl. Okay, so we have the Star. Come on. We have the Star. This is exactly what I saw in my mind. Someone, I don't know the word. Etherean? I don't know. I don't remember the word. But someone who is out of this world. That is what I feel like when I tap into your energy. Definite starseed. Absolutely a starseed. There is no doubt about that. But where are you from? Where are you from, girl? Where are you from? I want to know. Like, I want to know. Like, I want to get to know you. Like, this is how I feel like a lot of people feel about you. Like who is she? Where is she from? Like, you don't belong, but we're so happy you're here with us. We have 10 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I just saw, like, from Skins, there's this scene where, I think it's the very first episode of the Generation 2, where the boys meet Effie for the first time, and she's walking to school, And the boys are like, they just start following her. And one of the guys was like, where are we going? And Cook, I think, says, like, we're going wherever she's going. Like, there's that sort of feeling here. Like, we're going wherever she's going. Yeah. Like, there is some sort of, like, mysterious, magical vibes about you. Because you are so quiet. We have 4 of Swords. Like, you are so comfortable with yourself. Like, it almost scares people. Like, not a lot of people are so comfortable being alone, not so comfortable being by themselves, but you have absolutely no problem with this. You actually often prefer it that way, and yeah, that makes you really mysterious. Like, someone people want to get to know. Is that right? They want to get to know you? Okay. Yeah, something like that. Like, they really want to get to know you. And with the 10 of Wands, though, what is this 10 of Wands doing here? Can you clarify the 10 of Wands for me? Three of Wands. Oh, okay. I see. Got it. You feel like a person with a purpose. That is what people get from you. You already feel like a main character. And people really want to get to know you. Like, you have this main character vibes, but you have this like quiet girl, a new girl. Like someone, okay, so this is how I see. You know, like in movies, like there's this new girl, she just came to the city and going to this new school, and then eventually like she's quiet, and then she meets this other quiet girl who is getting bullied by the coolest girl in the school, and who's dating the hottest guy in school, and then she locks eyes with the hottest, like you lock eyes with the hottest guy in school, and they completely fall in love with you, and they're like, who is that? Like, they're so different. You belong in that movie, okay? That is where you belong. Yeah. You have a purpose in this world, and it's almost like people can smell it. Like, you were brought into this earth to do something great. We don't know what it is, but we all want to get a piece of it. Let's get one last card for you. Like, honestly, there are so many people who are interested in you, and you're like, shut up. No, there isn't. Yes, there fucking is. Yes, there fucking is. But how would you know? You don't talk to them. The last card fell on the floor. We have Justice. Oh my god. Yeah, you would totally stick up for the girl who's bullied, and then you become best friends. I'm seeing, like, you know, the Mean Girls too. Totally. The Mean Girls too. But also I'm getting some Elsa vibes. Like, Elsa, she's introverted, she's shy, she's anxious, she's worried. And I feel that about you as well. Like, this, I'm worried, but then again, like, Elsa has this great power, she has this purpose, and so do you. You have this purpose as well. And you're magical, just like she is. Totally. Elsa, got it. Like, even she looks like the Etherean. Should I look up that word if I can? Ethereal. Ethereal. Is that the word? Word? Having diethyl ether as a solvent. Extremely delicate and light in a way that seems not to be of this world. Got it. That's you. Yeah. I'm glad I checked out the word ethereal. That's it. Also, like, if you don't know who Aurora is, please check her out. She is hilarious. Oh my god. She's amazing. I just, yeah, that is exactly who I think you are. Also, the Elsa, and then like the beginning of the Mean Girls too, where like she's a little bit different. She dresses a little bit differently. She's into like, I think she's a bit more shy maybe. I don't know. I don't remember too well, but yeah, she dresses a little bit differently, and then she meets this girl who gets a little bit more bullied, and then the dad bribes her to be her friend or something, and then yeah, it's a mess, but that's kind of like the beginning, you know, like how I see it would work out for you. I'm unfortunately also, well, not unfortunately, but I'm getting a little bit like Bella Swan, but not so, not quite. It's not quite right, but that just came to mind as well. Bella Swan, like when she moves to the town, like Bella Swan, but not so negative, maybe. I don't know. Bella is a little bit more negative. Yeah, maybe that's not the best example. Yeah, what else do I have in mind? Yeah, I don't know. There's just this like, who is she? Like, who are they? Like, I want to find out. You are really beautiful on the outside, and I think that is like the first thing that people notice about you. But then there is also this aura around you, like you're not of this world. What does the bronze-eyed mean though? Like, why do we have the bronze-eyed here? Can you clarify the bronze-eyed? King of Wands. Okay. It's almost like you have a passion. You're really good at something. You're really, really good at something. If not the best. I don't know what it is, but you're really, really good. And that is something that people find really, it's like one of the qualities that people find really attractive about you. It's kind of like whoa, like, where did they learn this? And it's kind of like intriguing. It kind of like adds to the intrigue of you. Like, you're super intriguing. People really want to know more about you. But also, yeah, I completely forgot about the Justice card. You're not afraid to stand up when you need to. You may be shy, you may not, you may be introverted, but when it comes to it, you can totally put up a fight and hold your own. And even probably someone else as well. I feel like you have a really good sense of justice, also like good and bad, and like you don't want to do, I don't know, this is a little bit odd, but you always want to do good. That's how I decide to explain that. You always choose to do the right thing, even though the wrong thing may have been the easy thing to do. You still choose to do the right thing, and that is something that people find truly attractive about you. You always strive to make the best decision for everybody. I'm trying to get, I'm getting a message, but it's kind of like going all over the place, and I can't quite catch it. I have no idea what they're trying to say. I feel like they're trying to explain it through a character, and they're going through all the movies and TV series that I've seen. No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But yeah. You're kind of like, I'm getting like a, doesn't have to be, but I'm getting like a female American, oh, what is it? What's his name? The Captain America, like a female Captain America for some reason. I don't know why, but that is what I'm getting. Yeah. There is something that you're really passionate about too, like something that people, I feel like that might be tied to your purpose actually. Like you have this very strong purpose in your life, and you have this very strong drive to do something. Like, I don't know, save the dolphins, for example. And people really, really like that about you. Like, it's almost like the more people get to know you, the more they tend to like you. Yeah. People really want to be around you. Or they, like, there are a lot of people who feel like I wish like I could be their friend or something, but you're so hard to get to know for some reason. It could be that you have your walls up and you're not really letting anybody in, or something like this, or but I feel like there are a lot of people who would like to get in, but they for some reason can't. But yeah, this is what I had for you. I really hope you enjoyed. I would really love to read for you again, and I hope I see you in my next one. Bye!